Over the course of your career, has your husband ever made a stock purchase or sale based on information he's received from you?
What are you saying?
Over the course of your career, has your husband ever made a stock purchase or sale based on information he received from you?
No, absolutely not. Okay. Thank you. Thank you.
The Speaker's office telling Fox Business, quote, the Speaker does not own any stocks, as you can see from the required disclosures with which the Speaker fully cooperates. These transactions are marked SP for spouse. The Speaker has no prior knowledge or subsequent knowledge involvement in any transactions. Lou, judging by that statement, it looks like they've dotted their I's and crossed their T's. Legally speaking, it's probably kosher, but that doesn't mean that it's ethical, right?
It doesn't. This doesn't pass the smell test. I mean, anyone that's been in a relationship, I was married for 16 years. If I'm going and swinging around millions of dollars in a stock trade and my spouse or partner doesn't know about it, there's no way.
First of all, this is so endemic in Washington. We were just talking about the swamp. This is another manifestation of it. And it's not just the Democrats and it's not just Pelosi. But again, she's the most high-profile example. There's a long track record of this. Time after time, going back years, she's been involved in these kinds of stories. And there's no evidence. And we will say the same thing, And then you think, well, why isn't it illegal? I mean, what is going on? And then the other part of it, would add in there, is that there's a whole kind of hidden wiring of Congress that we don't cover enough, which is the committees, right? Most of the policy, the regulations that affect businesses who have an interest are done in these committees, the subcommittees on whatever it is, the chemical industry or whatever. And that is totally unscrutinized. And they go on these committees and they get donations from the companies that they regulate and they get information because it's all so corrupt. And I don't know. I mean, we got to focus on these stories, otherwise nothing will change.
Yeah, you do, because if someone is giving information and they're continuing to benefit off it, I mean, if you or I did that, if Martha Stewart did that, she goes to prison.
This is
so I'm a little confused at why they get all the gifts.